Welcome to Miracles of Cosmic Energy. What is the difference between Vastu and the interior of Earth's Vastu? How can a person survive from a negative force? Mr. Prasad, the famous Upasakulu. Now he is in our studio to explain educated us on these issues. Prasad, please explain us what is the aura and how many types of aura is there.
Geopathic stress and negative force are 5 types. Geo means earth and pathic means suffering from radiation of earth. First cause is if we are residing in a house which is having dosha in inner core of earth's vastu, then negative force shows its effect on our lives. We may suffer with ill health, difference with spouse, financial problems and losses in business. Second cause, if somebody keeps some evil force at road and we may cross it while going to office by two-wheeler or four-wheeler, then the negative waves may enter into our body and it causes to ill health. Third cause is if anyone does black magic by seeking downfall, then also the negative force enters into the body. Fourth cause is soul energy, whose death is unnatural, and if we went to that place, then the soul energy enters into aura and keeps sending negative force into the body. Fifth cause is if drainages or graveyard exists beside of living house, there is a chance to enter a negative force into body. At the same time, some people will have jealousy in their hearts. They feel bad by looking at others' growth, then their bad feelings may convert into negative force and enters into the body. It causes to health and financial problems and makes to leave the job which is doing. For all these problems, the reason is the inner core vastu of earth and negative force. When negative force ends, then aura would sinks and could be a chance for negative force to enter into our body. What is the aura? It is a brighter light circles around us. I developed a 3D animation on aura. Have a glance.
Okay, we will watch the 3D animation once.
Every human body will be surrounded by 2.5 to 2.8 meters with a brighter light circuits called as aura. These light circuits are layers with a full of mental and spiritual elements. This brighter light circuit will have colors as like as rainbow. If this aura sinks in any person, then the person may suffer with a lot of financial problems, insult from the society, ill health, and sometimes the person may meet an accident also.
Okay, Prasad, what kind of steps we need to take not to enter the negative force into our aura?
Need to do meditation in morning hours. If a meditation does daily, then aura exists to some extent, but its range must be improved. People who are doing meditation, they would have aura with 2.6 to 2.8 meters range. There are some people who has up to 10 meters also. It depends upon their meditation. If aura at a higher range, then positive energy would be a lot in the body. Then all works would be completed within the specific period. At the same time, if negative force exists, then he will have a health problem, financial problem and so on. Astrologers may say that everything is fine, but he does not feel like that. There would be a health problem, but doctors and medical reports says everything is fine. These all happen when negative force is in our body. Due to our aura has synced, everybody has to do meditation at least for 20 to 30 minutes on every day to improve aura. But nowadays, is anybody doing meditation? Not in this mechanical life. Everyone has to improve aura to have a happy life.
Okay, fine sir. Now one caller is waiting. We will take the call and one request to the callers. This is not a program of horoscope. So don't tell your date of birth. This program is exclusively for negative force and the interior of Earth's Vastu. If anyone says that your horoscope is fine, practically things are not happening accordingly. One caller is ready. Okay, Srinivas Garu. Oh, call is disconnected. Right. Earlier you said that unnatural deaths are if we went to some places in the early period. Our elders used to say that don't go to the riverside or river bath in the afternoon time. Is there any link to do this negative force?
Our elders' words are golden words. They used to say not to have bath or swimming in the rivers in between 11 am to 4 pm and not to use wells. But nowadays nobody is ready to listen those words. Youth is celebrating their picnic or parties at riversides and lakes, intended to go bath or swim in between 11 am to 4 pm. It causes to health problem and would be a chance to get death. The reason is negative forces exist at that time in those places. All these words were told by our elders 20 to 25 years back. Perhaps in my childhood days, one person went to the river to wash his hands and legs at 2 pm. He behaved like a bad after he back from the river. Reason is negative force had entered into his body and became psychic. What our elders said is true. They have not told all those are casually. They said not to go to the riverside between 11 am to 4 pm. Why would they told like that? They had known better way that negative force would exist at that time, but we don't know whether negative forces exist or not. But we should honor their words because they might be told by feel and experience. If anyone has got affected by evil objects, then they use it to rotate the cow tail around head both in clock and anti-clock for minimum 3 times. It is still following at North India, but not following at rest of the places. Just performing pujas and wearing rudrakshas etc. but still not getting results. Why it is so? Because aura is getting sync due to the negative force exists in aura or in body. They are facing financial health problems and differences between wife and husband. All these are happening by negative forces. Mainly children gets affected. A girl or boy child who is studying well up to that period, they could not continue the same because either the reason of shifting house or negative force. Some people want to know about negative force and energy system. We are in superstition. Every human body is having some powers. If we can bring out those superpowers and we can lead our life without any problems. But in these days, everyone is living in dreams and illusion. People are running to everywhere for numerology and Ratnalu, but they are not in a position to think about themselves. We have to start thinking about ourselves. We can remove the negative force which is in body.
Right, sir. There is a caller, Kameshwari. Kameshwari, please talk to sir. Yeah, please.
Sir, we are suffering with small problems like health problems and my child is not studying well like that. Is there any solution?
Since how many years you are suffering with these problems?
From last 7-8 years.
Did you change the house recently?
No sir, this is our own house. We are in this house from last 13 years. We will perform the pujas and we used to keep our house very neatly.
We cannot see the negative force. For example, if we are suffering with fever, we can identify it by testing pulse. We cannot see the waves. To know this negative force, you are advised to use copper rod. This rod will turn automatically to the side where negative force exists. Similarly, for your child case also, you can identify negative force in child by using copper rod. If your child is having negative force in his body, then rod will turn automatically to his side. Ask him to move from one place to other. The rod follows him. There are some remedies for these problems. You can consult the experts. There are 14 to 32 remedies, also up to 36 remedies. No need to perform pujas and all. We can do these remedies with our kitchen goods also. Tell to your child to take rock salt with 2 hands and to keep his hands on thighs. Ask him to meditate at least for 20 minutes. Then ask him to put the rock salt into drainage. As well as you also take some rock salt with the turmeric, put it into water. After dilution, use it for your bath. This remedy is only for ladies. Gents just to be utilized rock salt. Put some rock salt in 1 bucket of water. After dilution, use this water to clean the floor. All these are basic remedies.
Santosh is online. Santosh Garu. Yes, Santosh Garu.
Sir, my horoscope is good, but things are not happening accordingly. Half of the pillar is against our main door. Is it wrong?
Pillar should not come to opposite of main door. It is wrong. If any object has come opposite to the main door, it would be called as Sula. Due to this cause, some negative energy may enter into our house.
It is only half of the pillar. So, any remedy?
Can you change the main door?
No sir, I am a tenant.
Switch over the hose. Before going to another house, keep lemon slices at the main door and shower some turmeric on that. So the negative force will not flow. So the negative force will not follow along with you. Urgently, you switch the house. No, don't do like that. All those remedies are temporary. You are a tenant. Please switch the house. If it is your own house, then you can go for such remedies, okay?
From last 7-8 years everything is going good including my professional life, but financially I am not growing well. It has been stagnated from 2004.
Have you shown your horoscope to anyone? Okay.
No sir, but I am wearing a sapphire stone. And I don't know my date of birth.
Do one thing. On every Saturday evening, please do 11 pradakshanas to a birch tree for 3 or 11 weeks. Then your financial status will be improved. And if any negative energy exists in your body, it may also go out. In our Vedas and our elders said that Lakshmi and Sri Mahavishnu will sit under the birch tree in the evening times. So positive force will always be there. If we do pradakshana in this time, there is a chance to enter the positive waves into our body. By this, it changes our way of thinking.
Okay, Damodar Garu, is another caller is online. Hello. Yeah, please tell me, sir. Oh, call has been disconnected. Right. Earlier we are discussing about the energies. So, is there any positive energy or negative energy? We cannot see these energies. How can we believe these energies?
Very good question. We are using mobile phone. Can we see the waves? We are using radios. Can we see the waves? We are watching the TV. Can we see the waves? Can we see the air? So a lot of waves are there in the air, but cannot identify the waves. Like this, we cannot identify the energies. Our Vedas also referred about these energies, but nowadays everybody is saying all these are superstition. Horoscope is good. People are using ratnas and they are performing a lot of pujas and wearing rudrakshas also, but no use. Presently, a lot of people are visiting my office because no use even after changing their names. The reason is a lot of negative force exists in body and their aura. Technically, we need to take out these negative forces. We cannot see these forces with our eyes. Satellites are sending waves, then only our TVs and mobiles are working. Can we see the air? We cannot. If risky magnetic force entered into our house, then we can check it by this meter. By healing method, we can send these negative forces out from house, body and our aura. Then we can live happily and prosper. But nowadays, nobody is thinking in this way. Everybody is going there, here and there for mental peace and prosperity. This is called as an energy system. Somebody will have a weakness when they wake up early in the morning. All medical reports are normal. It happens when there is a negative force in the body or our aura. To come out this problem, we need to bath with rock salt water and do meditation for 30 minutes daily. We need to send this negative force out. Then we can live peacefully.
Okay, sir. Another caller, Mr. Nagaraju. Nagaraj Garu.
Sir, I am facing a lot of financial problems. I am running a tours and travels business.
Nagaraj Garu, since how many years you are in this business and suffering with financial problems? Switch to your house?
No sir, I have own house.
What is your problem?
I am unable to get success in the government tenders, and my present business is also not good.
Have you shown your horoscope to anyone? Which dasha is running?
Sir.
Have you shown your horoscope to anyone?
Yes, sir, Buddha Mahadasa is running.
Buddha is in which house? What is the lagna? Okay. I will tell you a small remedy. Please follow. Please soak 1.5 kg moong dal overnight in the water and take the moong on Wednesday morning to feed the cow with your own hands. Feeding your own hands means if any risky magnetic force are in your body, the cow will take this magnetic force keep it in your mind that you need to feed by your hands only, not with basket or anything else. Please do it at least for 3 weeks regularly.
The caller's nakshatram is Vishaka. Now 7.5 Shani is going on.
Yes, no need to worry. If 7.5 years Shani is second time in your life, then Shani may give money and wealth. First time Shani might be trouble you, but the second time he will give money, and third time might be out of this world. If 7.5 years Shani is running, then we need to give our first lamp to cow, and we need to feed a black sesame paste to a cow with our hands, and on Saturday evening we need to offer a Deepadanam at Lord Shiva temple. All these are very small tips.
Is there any link between negative force and horoscope?
Yes, link is there. In our horoscope, Rahu or Ketu is in Lagna with Kuja focus is on Lagna also. Then there is a chance to attract negative force. If the Lagna is Tira Rasi, then we may face the negative force for a long time. If Chara Rasi, then we may face for a short time. If Rahu is in 26 degrees and Chandra is in 23 degrees in one Rasi, then there is a chance for negative force. First we need to examine the horoscope. If horoscope is fine, we could not find any reason for their ill health, financial problems, then it means there is a negative force. Somebody will say that we changed our name and I am writing my name from last 3 years. What is the use of this? By writing our name, the negative force may not go out of our body or aura. We need to send it out with Agneya Chakra technically. If we follow this, then we can clean our aura and we can see the results within 20 days. By healing process, we can clean the negative force within hours. If anyone is having a negative force in our body or aura, we need to consult a right person. Usually who is having negative force, they cannot consult the right person at right time. Recently, one person by force, he brought his wife to my office. I examined the case. Soul energy is there in aura and negative energy is also in the body. I explained the remedy 10 days back. Yesterday she called me and said everything is fine. They are saying it is a miracle. Again they are visiting my office. Everybody should know that how to send the negative force to out from our body or aura. Our kitchen is only the medical shop for us to send these negative forces out from our body. Nothing would be happen by changing the name and writing the same name for 3 months or a year. Already I told some basic remedies in this program. Advised to follow those remedies first. Still you need more than consult a specialist in this field to get more benefits.
Another caller is online, sir. Mr. Ravikumar garu. Ravikumar garu, please talk over phone. Don't see the TV, Ravikumar garu. Okay, another caller, Mr. Naik garu is online. Naik garu.
I am facing a lot of financial problems from last so many years. I am doing 4-5 kinds of business like real estate and so on.
Naik garu, do you have date of birth? Have you shown to anybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are they said any Kalasarpa dosha? On Tuesday morning, please take out straw or darbhalu with your hand 3 times. If you are having Kalasarpa dosha, then your total body will tingling. After this, go for a bath and perform a puja or meditation. Before going to bed at night, keep the straw in a cover and keep this in your bedroom. You will have a dream. In that dream, you will find some snakes. If you see the snakes in your dream, that means your dosha was neutralized. Have you shown your horoscope?
Right. Mr. Iqbal is online. Yes, Mr. Iqbal.
My business is not good. No, sir, I don't have any belief on the horoscopes.
Right. From how many days you are suffering?
From last 1 year.
Are you performing puja or namaz?
Namaz, sir, but nowadays I am not performing regularly.
No. Perform namaz regularly. While performing namaza, Please imagine that a white rays are coming into your body and the black rays are going out. Please do this at least 5 times in a day. Taking the divine light and sending the black light. Correct. Self-healing.
Right. We need to take divine light. Some people are saying that we cannot perform this. What you will say, how can they perform?
If anyone is having negative force, they cannot consult me. They may be tried a lot. They may come to my office, but they will leave without consult me. They may go to wrong person. The subject is like that. They may take the appointment, but which will get cancelled, which will be getting cancelled. So repeat. But which will be getting cancelled. All these would be happen due to the negative forces. Frequently I am saying that everybody is having some divine energy. I told some basic remedies. They can follow those basic remedies. If negative energy is more, then they can consult either me or any suitable person, but they cannot do, but they cannot do it because of the negative force.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Prasad, for your valuable suggestions and remedies.